So, it's official. Keir Starmer has announced that he is resigning as Prime Minister and Labour leader, bringing a dramatic end to a premiership that lasted less than 2 years after Labour's landslide election victory in 2024. Now, regardless of where you sit politically, this is a remarkable moment in British politics. Just 2 years ago, Starmer was being presented as the man who would restore stability to Westminster after years of Conservative turmoil. He won a huge but shallow majority. He promised competence, promised seriousness, and promised a fresh start for the country. Yet today, he leaves office under pressure from within his own party. The question many people will be asking is simple: what went wrong? Supporters will argue that Starmer inherited a difficult economic situation, international instability, and public services under strain. Critics will say his government lacked a clear vision, struggled to connect with voters, and appeared to change direction too often. Over recent months, pressure inside Labour had been growing, with ministers resigning, MPs questioning his leadership, and speculation about his future becoming impossible to ignore. And now, after months of political turmoil, the pressure has finally reached its conclusion. What's particularly striking is how quickly fortunes can change in modern politics. It raises broader questions about whether British politics has entered a new era where public patience is shorter, expectations are higher, and leaders have less time than ever to prove themselves. The focus now shifts to who comes next. The name most frequently mentioned is Andy Burnham, who is widely seen as the frontrunner to replace Starmer. He has publicly put his name forward to be the leader of the Labour Party and the new Prime Minister. Wes Streeting, the former Health Secretary, resigned recently and said he would run for leader of the party and new Prime Minister, but he has now endorsed Burnham. Maybe they struck a deal and Streeting will get a top ministerial job in a new Burnham government, maybe Chancellor. If Burnham does take over, he will inherit the same challenges that helped bring down the outgoing Prime Minister: economic pressures, demands for better public services, concerns about immigration, and a deeply divided political landscape. For Keir Starmer, history will now decide his legacy. Some will remember him as the man who brought Labour back to power after years in opposition. Others will see a leader who never fully convinced the public of his vision for Britain. Either way, his resignation marks the end of a significant chapter in British politics. What do you think? Was Keir Starmer treated unfairly, or was his resignation inevitable? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the biggest political stories shaping the UK.